Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, more Better Call Saul. This is Season 3, Episode 6, Off-Brand. Now, thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there. That episode actually came out today, so I waited till it came out. Chicanery. Crazy episode. I loved it. Apparently, you all think it's one of the best. It's one of the highly rated, so yeah, holy shit. I don't know how they're going to follow up to that, you know? But the show has not let me down, and I'm curious to see what happens now with Chuck, with HHM, with Jimmy and Kim. Like, what's gonna happen? And then we haven't seen Mike or Gus in a little bit, and the cartel. So are they coming back? You know. Okay, so I don't want to stall anymore. So here we go with more Better Call Saul, episode 6 of season 3, Off-Brand. Last episode that I just watched of the Pacific ended with them drinking coffee. I got my caffeine, someone's got their coffee. This is the same shop that Mike flexed on Tuco and like hit his car, because that was the same cook.
You're good? On Hector?
That guy looked a lot smaller when he was sitting down. Maybe it was the camera angle, but he stood up and I was like, who's this guy? Domingo from the furniture store.
Hola, Don Hector. Hey, Nacho.
I can't tell if people are paying respect or kissing ass to Hector. I think Hector would want to be left alone. Doesn't look like a lot.
So, one of my guys dumped a stash in the gutter.
Let me finish.
Before the excuses, yeah.
You're light. Make it up next week.
Thank you, Nacho.
Is it weakness or kindness to give an extension like that, you know?
Who works for who? Huh?
He's gonna go get that money out of his ass right now.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, we know he's gonna be alright, because ultimately Walter kills him in Breaking Bad. Careful, I thought he was gonna run over his finger with the needle for some reason. Ay, fucking so close. Oh, well, like when Walter closed his eyes and kind of drifted across the road, like he was doing that while sewing. No.
Waking at 5 in the morning to buy Charles's favorite newspaper from the single newsstand in the city that carries it. Dropping everything to care for his brother through multiple hospitalizations.
Kim is painting a great picture of Jimmy right now.
When he discovered he had been betrayed by his only living blood relative, Jimmy snapped. He's more than ready to face the consequences.
Kim said that Rebecca's gonna hate you when this is all over, so like, where's this going with her at Chuck's place?
Is the legal profession better with Jimmy McGill in it? I believe the answer is a resounding yes.
Oh, here's to 12 short months. Also, somebody call the Pope, because according to your summation, I ought to be a saint, like Mother Teresa.
12 months of what? Just like, don't fuck up and you're clear? Like what? A feed again. What's wrong with you people?
Where are your notes? Let's spread them out and roll around on them, see what happens.
What is this mood break? Who's at the door? What's derailing the situation now?
I was just at Chuck's and he won't answer the door. I was out there knocking for almost an hour. You to come with me to get him to let us in.
After everything that happened, I would not.
Thanks.
The last time you went there, yeah.
Already kicked my door in for the year.
Police wellness check. Goodbye.
If you feel misled, I apologize, but I think I was clear. I told you I had to defend myself.
You got what you wanted. Now it's time to do what's right.
He's been doing that the whole time.
No.
Oh, yeah, give her the eye.
He's mentally ill. What is your excuse? Enjoy your champagne.
Whatever. Toast. Laying out the stuff on the floor and rolling around on it. I think that's where we left off.
And I told her about how Maddie used to make her Mickey Mouse pancakes on weekends.
Is this Mike or is this therapy?
Small, pancake ears attached to a big one.
This has been a really weird, long, around the room shot, and I'm just cutting this in there because I need something to edit to.
That's good work, Stacy. Why me?
Well, they need someone who knows how to pour concrete. Sorry, I can get you out of it. I just thought
it's fine. Just tell me when, where. Come on.
Okay, but ultimately, what was the purpose of that scene? To show the therapy, to bring Mike into the concrete pouring, to set him up as more of a handyman than we already think he is. No, if Chuck wouldn't open up for Rebecca, you think he'd open up for Howard?
The opinion came in. Jimmy was suspended for 12 months. This is a win, my friend.
So Chuck wanted total disbarment, but Jimmy only got suspended. Okay.
You can keep looking backwards, stay focused on your brother, what he's up to, or you can go forward. Anything else is a waste of your time and intellect.
Pining over things that haven't been or were, and things you had but don't have. You're just burning more time, not getting anywhere progressively forward. Easier said than done to deviate. There's no way Jimmy is not an anchor in his soul. Telling that he waited till Howard left to, really indulge in that drink. Ah! Like watching the One Ring roll away. It's like he's doing this when no one's around, so it's like, how performative is it, or how in his mind is it? Oh, he did get the goldfish and ice bubbler, like the vet said.
Francesca, it's go time.
Where do you want to start?
With the A's.
But he's suspended for a year, so...
It's Francesca at Jimmy McGill's office.
Wanted you to be the first to know that I'll be taking a brief sabbatical from the law. Just 1 year.
Gonna call everyone to say I'm going away for a year. Like, I could keep track of 5 or 6 clients and their parties upcoming and what was going on, but I couldn't go through a list of like 50 fucking people and have any idea who I'm talking to after a point. Your brain would just turn to mush.
I don't know where those sounds are coming from, sir. You'll have to check. Well, then stay inside. Details will be in a letter. Yes, Jimmy from TV. You watch it every day, huh?
Are they gonna pull the commercial, or? Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Kim? Enter Kim.
9 airings left. I'm out $4,000.
Can you substitute the commercial, have a disclaimer or a forward or something added to it?
This pile of garbage explicitly states I'm not allowed to resell.
So what do you want to do about Francesca? Well, we're not doing her any favors by keeping her in the dark.
Wow. Kim's kind of right. If Jimmy doesn't have people coming in, and Kim's already got her one client.
I don't need her for more than filing and getting coffee, and I can do that myself.
You'll see. We would have you on the air by 3:20 this afternoon.
Today?
Is everything okay?
No. I air in 2 hours and 20 minutes and I have no clients.
Could you make a commercial advertising the space? Yeah.
Have you not been listening? That's what I've been trying.
Are you a business who would like to advertise? Or this could be you. I've got fucking 7 slots available.
Plan it right here. I want you to get those dishes behind me. We're totally off-brand here.
Off-brand, there it
Jimmy
is.
McGill, a lawyer you can trust, and I can't suddenly turn into commercial guy.
For a limited time, we'll shoot your commercial today and have it on air tomorrow.
Nope.
Quick, crack open your magic bag. I'll have to Karloff this thing.
Who are they gonna doll up to be on the front for that commercial? Oh, is that like cayenne pepper or something to throw off the scent of a dog?
If you got out of count, you get 5.
Don Hector gets 6.
Confirm it. Yeah, that's the difference between a bullet and a free pass.
Give it to him. Sure. Give it to him.
Where is Gus and why? Oh, is this the laundromat? Is this where he sets up his super lab underneath, right? Yep. There it is. Quail! Lydia!
What? It could work.
You want to talk some methylamine? Let's talk methylamine. Chuck is out here training. I mean, if he was in daylight in season 2 or whatever, taking the light in, that should be more electromagnetism than... That's like his version of the tinfoil hat. He's got a little skirt too. Of course, this like looks like Neo Tokyo or some shit to him. I was gonna say Jimmy uses payphones to be anonymous, but yeah, Chuck probably, yeah, he wouldn't have a cell phone.
Yes, may I speak with Dr. Lara Cruz, please? Yes, I'll hold. Yeah, Charles McGill. I'm a patient, former patient.
They put a gun to your head. I want a new front, my own.
Don Hector, my father is a simple man.
Oh, use your dad's place to smuggle.
I take good care of Papi. He make money a lot more than with his little soul.
I thought Mike fucking with his business would get to him, but even this Tuco news, if it doesn't happen now, it's going to happen soon. They're setting the stage.
You talk to your father.
That one on the ground, if it's like 2 per a dose, like even number in the bottle. If Hector's health goes south, then you know, then Ignacio's family can stay out of it.
Absolutely, it'll be on the air by tomorrow afternoon. I know, it is amazing.
I wanted to see their commercial that they shot to advertise the commercial space.
What commercial did you run? Not Gimme Jimmy.
No, I made a new one. Okay, but keep in mind...
The airplane in the background, the American flag, the camera on the stair assist thing to give the panning shot dropping into the scene.
Great services, great products, and most of all, that face! Oh, wrap it all up in your... I can make you a TV star for a price you can afford. Call me, Saul Goodman. The world needs...
Saul Goodman Productions. Yeah, I was going to say, this is in the style of
But he's never seen
Breaking
so many
Bad.
star wipes in a row.
Yeah, that was a lot of stuff.
Been done.
I thought there was too.
That guy has a lot of energy.
It's just a name.
The Marco ring back in his day.
Huh.
Nice. What an ending. I like it. Okay. Wow. Wow now. I always sound like a cat when I do that. Alright, let's see this outro. Season 3, Episode 6, Off-Brand. While Chuck tries to make sense of what happened at the hearing, Jimmy finds a clever way out of a financial jam. Don Hector gets under Nacho's skin. Okay. Yeah, out of everything in that description, it pretty much covers all the bases of the episode except the Mike going to the therapy with the daughter-in-law and the walk home. Like, I guess it's just to show that like Mike is done with fucking around with the Salamancas, and he has not taken yet Gus's offer. He's just out there and free. Yeah, so Chuck wandering through the streets and all the lights overblown, and he was talking to trying to get Dr. Cruz. Was that the same doctor from the hospital that Jimmy has spoken with a few times? The one that coordinate, you know, Chuck's, not ownership, but if he can go home or should be hospitalized. Is it that doctor? Yeah, Nacho does not want his dad or his dad's business involved with Salamanca and the smuggling, but Hector is pushing for it. And then we saw that Nacho covered up one of the pills with his feet. So that's kind of like, if that is 2 pills is the dose type thing, he's going to run into a spot where he has an odd pill out. So it seems like that's Nacho's first step against Hector, is like the medical time bomb. You know, that fuse has been lit and we know we're going to get there. It's like you don't slash somebody's tire to get back at them. you slash their spare tire so that when they really need it, the long fuck you, it'll get you when you least expect it one. I do not recommend criminality. I'm just saying there are different levels of revenge. Jimmy in this commercial, like, it, as Kim said, that guy has a lot of energy, as Saul Goodman does, and even that style of the cuts and everything and the colors, like, it was approaching the Saul Goodman crazy commercials that we know. Oh, I'm tempted to watch the next episode. I don't know if I will yet, but either way, thank you all so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad you all are still enjoying this show, and we're just pushing on through season 3. Thanks again for being here, and goodbye.